Hi everyone, this is Brit here at Britsgeekstop. I'm going to be doing a movie review of Wolfman. I just went and I saw a 7:30 showing of this movie opening night. So I thought that this was really well done and I really liked this movie. Now, there are some things I did not like about this movie. However, I'm going to keep this a spoiler free review because I want people to make their own opinions and be surprised if they do want to see the movie. So, when I went into watching this film, I kind of went in blind for the most part. And it definitely has a story that is its own. It definitely sets itself apart from the original Wolfman film that came out in 1941, and it does a good job of building tension, and it does have some really beautifully shot scenes. The photography is definitely there, and the tension is there as well. So it's pretty gripping for the most part. And, there's a lot of build up to the finality of it all. And I do have to say, with those things being said, there are instances where I wish some of the character development was fleshed out a little bit more. Some of the characters felt hollow, and I honestly wish that there was maybe like 20 additional minutes to this movie just to flesh out a few things, maybe add a little bit more clarity on some things. And, for the most part, it was a really good movie. It's a very good monster movie. And it also doesn't, put a bad name or a bad taste in my mouth because it does a good job of paying homage to the original 1941 Wolfman movie. And it does you can tell that this film was a labor of love, but it's made for a newer audience. And there's a lot of things it does right, but there's a lot of things that I wish they fleshed out more, and maybe some better story devices were implemented for some of the action sequences and maybe for some of the reasoning behind things. But for the most part, this is a really good take on a story a lot of us have heard before. And I wish they did it just a little bit differently, but I don't want to spoil it so you can, enjoy what they've done. But overall, I would recommend that people go see this movie. And if you're not feeling too crazy about it, I definitely recommend it for streaming. So if I had to rate this film, I would say it's a solid 6 out of 10. And for me, a 6 basically means it's a really good film. It's a good film to watch that's fun to watch. And really, at the end of the day, this is a monster movie. This is a perfect cinema movie. This is the movie you want to get your popcorn and your candy, your drink, and you just want to enjoy yourself and have a good time. I highly recommend this movie just on the fact that it's a fun monster movie. It's scary, it's got the tension, it even has some gore in it, and it's fun. It's a fun movie. So I would recommend it if you've got nothing better to do and you want to kill some time and just have something that's entertaining. This is not the film that's going to, make you think about your humanity and what it's like to be human and things of that nature. It doesn't do that. I feel like it doesn't really do that, at least from my perspective. Somebody else may think differently, but this film was really good for what it is. And I appreciate it. And I feel like, Universal did a good job of letting Blumhouse run with this because they did do a good job. And, I just wish that there was a little bit more fleshing out of the screenplay and, a little bit more character development, and some things that didn't need to be needed were in that could have been omitted. But overall, I think a 6 out of 10 is very solid for this film. I did really like it. So, with that being said, go see this movie for yourself. Let me know what you think. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. And with that, feel free to do what you gotta do. And remember, always stay safe and stay geeky. Until next time.